This is Branden Bourdage. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about teamwork today. First, just to kind of define teamwork from my standpoint, I think it's just the actions of any group of people who are working their way towards a common goal. So your teamwork can be very strong and can help you reach that goal faster and more effectively, or it can be a little bit weak, in which case it might kind of hinder your progress towards that. In my life, I've been on several pretty successful teams, whether it was in the sports world, playing club soccer or college soccer or coaching college soccer, or even during my time in the military, some of the units I served in were tremendously strong in terms of the teamwork and the ethos of teamwork in that group. All of those groups had in different quantities, I think, 4 different things. They all had commitment, they all cared for each other, they all had belief, and they were all willing to sacrifice. And I think those are the 4 most important and most prevalent components of any group that has a strong culture of teamwork. In the sports world, for instance, when I was playing college soccer, I was part of a team that made a run to the national semifinal. And in that group, we had some good players, but really only one player who went on to have a really sustained professional career. But the rest of the group, I think, had such a strong commitment to the team's goals that we really felt like there was nothing that we couldn't accomplish. Everyone was willing to do their job and do half of their teammates' job as well, just to make sure the job got done. And I think that contributed hugely to our success. When I started coaching college soccer, I was the coach of a women's team coached with a women's team in 2006, and it was a team that again was not one of the most talented groups in the conference, but ended up making a run to the conference semifinal and achieving far greater things than we thought we could. And that was a group that I think, in terms of their ethos, was a team that had so much belief that they were never out of a game and never felt like there was a game they couldn't win. And that paid huge dividends, even for a group that wasn't necessarily the most talented. And then finally, from my time in the Army, the units that I served in, I think the most effective units and the ones that I felt were capable of accomplishing the greatest things were the ones that where everyone was willing to sacrifice for each other, for the guy on your right and your left, and they cared so much about each other that we just kind of felt like we would always get the job done no matter what it took. The bottom line for this, and to kind of conclude this chat, is everyone is responsible for that culture of teamwork. It's not just the coaches that set that tone, it's not just the staff, it's not just the senior leadership. Everyone needs to be a part of making that teamwork a strength of your group. And if you are able to do that, top to bottom, everyone buys in and, like I said, has commitment, care, belief, and willing to sacrifice, there's really not very much that you can't accomplish, regardless of what your talent level may be or what people think your potential might be.